little worldwide campus right here on Seymour Johnson. We've got a tent, the big hangar behind Airshow Center. Stop over, ask about how you can take courses online right here in the Golden Bowl area with every little worldwide. We've got a tent, stop by.
Cover the sun with your hand and look high up above, and you'll see Matt as he is giving us a quick burst of smoke, indicating he's about to enter into the aerobatic portion of his air show. Back-to-back split S's as he takes the airplane. This is the Cap 580, one of the most advanced aerobatic airplanes in the world, built by the Mudre Aviation Corporation in France. Now, as Matt works his way down from altitude, it's going to be 4 back-to-back split S's. During each one of these maneuvers, Matt's pulling about 6 positive G's. He pulls that stick back to his belly button and brings the airplane right down to air show level. Now, he's got a lot of space, a lot of energy. He pulls it into the vertical and gives us 5 vertical rolls on the way up. It is this amazing aircraft with its tremendous power to weight ratio that gives Matt the capability of performing the vertical penetration which we just saw. As he comes off, this will be a double snap roll into a hammerhead. Coming down, looking for a lot of airspeed. Set back up. Big step goes the airplane. It's 7 G's. Slam that around the cockpit of the airplane as it turns and hangs in the air. He comes diving right back down through his own trail of smoke. That pulls the airplane around again in a series of horizontal rolls and ends it up with a 4-point slow hesitation roll. Now, once again, he pulls the airplane into the vertical. He's utilizing every bit of the horsepower of the engine as he goes climbing up and above in this beautiful Carolina blue sky. Pulls it back over on his back. He bumps across the top, and he's on the way down. Let's unwind it there. Don't want to get the artificial horizon too tight. As he comes back around for what should be the torque roll. Let's check it out. That's going to turn the airplane into a helicopter. Again, a perfect vertical roll up. Maximum aileron deflection. The airspeed is bleeding off. The airplane is slowing down. There's no airflow over the controls. The only thing holding the airplane in the sky is the engine, and the torque of that engine continues to rotate the airplane as Matt accelerates in reverse, coming down through his own trail of smoke. That's about 40, 50, 60 miles an hour before he whip stalls back out. And here he comes down on that directly at us one more time. The airspeed meter maxing out as he brings that to Airshow Center. Now on a 45-degree upline, he manipulates the controls and tumbles the airplane end over end. The even tail tumble. He comes back around and he cartwheels the airplane across the sky. Ever been in an airplane when the pilot comes on and says, ensure that your tray tables and seat backs are in full upright position? Well, you better hope it's not Matt Chapman, because he might do that on final. Right there as he takes the airplane and cartwheels it back around. And as he comes down to go for steering altitude, draws a nice, beautiful straight line across the runway and then pulls into the vertical one more time. Up on a slightly modified climbing line there at about 70 degrees. It's slam, bam, as he takes the airplane through, pops the stick all the way forward, and the airplane comes tumbling back out one more time for the Raptor. Airspace, and he's going to pull the airplane back up again and tumbles the airplane end over end. You know, you can learn to be an aeronautical engineer at Embry-Riddle Aviation University, and if you did, you would know that those maneuvers are impossible. You can't make an airplane fly like that. But unfortunately, Matt Chapman never let his airplane read the textbook as he brings it back in from the left-hand side of the flight line. Once again, crawling for altitude, pulling the Cap 580 into the altitude. He's setting up for another maneuver. Smoke is on. I think it's just a little bit of brake of using his body. And this Thunderbolt engine is going to show us the capability one more time. If Matt starts out right on the deck, into the vertical, climbing into the sun. Use your hand to cover the sun as you keep that in sight as he hits the airplane against that beautiful blue sky, slams it into reverse, it literally backs down through his own trail of smoke before once again whip stall. That airplane changing in so fast, your mind can't keep up. Now, Matt rings this airplane out. I remember the quote from Mr. Carson, Johnny Carson on the Tonight Show. Once went flying with Art Show, got down on the ground. He said, you know, I was in an airplane with Mr. Show, one of our venerable aviators for many years, series of on the ground. Over there right now. Believe that airplane end over end like that. Now down on the deck once again. Headed out on the y-axis, he pulls the nose above, right out there over the pyro pit. Again, maximum aileron deflection as the airplane goes up, push forward on a stick, pop out a little bit of rudder, and it's a shoulder roll arm. Actually, he's tying his necktie out there. And the nose comes above the horizon, and it's the knife edge pass, showing you every riddle on the places on his airplane. That will be over every riddle display about 20 seconds flies. It takes that long to recage his eyeball. Now coming back to the Airshow show. Over right side up, upside down. Again, a thunderstorm penetration maneuver as he takes the airplane through a series of rolls, point rolls, snap rolls, more rolls from the Pillsbury Doughboy. As he comes back around on the left-hand side, he'll be bringing the airplane back around. Would stall and fall out of the sky. Then Matt's going to use that highly modified engine on board his airplane to pull the nose above. Right down there, jackrabbits are a little bit afraid right now as Matt brings the airplane by, pulls it up at a minimal airspeed, 45-degree upline, feeds in maximum aileron deflection, and rolls the airplane below the stall speed on the airplane. You can see the smoke trail as it flies out, putting the extremely high angle of attack that Matt had the airplane. Matt had the airplane flying during that maneuver. Now, he called the air boss and reported that he'll be setting up for a landing. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen the aerial expertise of an international aerobatic champion, Free-Riddle Booth, shortly after that. But hold on to your socks, because walking out here at the central point right now, headed to his airplane, is a world aerobatic champion, Mr. Rob Holland. And Rob will be back up here in just a minute. You are privileged here at Wings Over Wayne 2011 to see two of the finest aerobatic pilots in the world today. Whew. Man, some kind of flying. As Matt clears the area and returns to the performer pit area, we'll be seeing what's going on there. Oscar, are you shaking your head? He's out there. Oscar's out there talking to his FAA comrades about what he just saw. Oscar, why don't you fly like that? You do that. You do that. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to know that. On my next check ride, I'll